Hi, I'm Stan The Annuity Man. I'm sitting here with
Gary from Cannex.
Gary. Here's why we're here. Here's why we are sitting here. We're going to do a video series. Gary.
Yes, we are.
And the reason that we're going to do the video series is we're going to explain to people the good, the bad, the ugly, the limitations, the benefits of the best annuities out there, the 6 annuity types. There's really 6 primary types that people look at. Now the problem is there's a lot of people out there say either I hate all annuities, which is like saying I hate all restaurants, or I hate all shoes, or I hate all cars. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Annuities are contracts. So they might fit you, they might not fit you. People ask me all the time, Stan, which is the best annuity that you have? I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to solve for. Or Stan, do I even need an annuity? I think one of the interesting parts about this video series, Gary, is that people might watch the video series and say, you know what, I don't need an annuity. I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, because annuities aren't for everybody. So let's talk about, tell the people what we're going to do. What are the 6 types of annuities that we're going to cover?
Sure. Well, the 6 types, you can actually break them into 2 different groups. First will be the income products. And the granddaddy of them all is the immediate income annuity. And some people refer to those as a SPIA.
Single premium immediate annuity.
Right.
Pension.
Pension. Buy my pension right now.
That's it. That's. And by the way, that started in the Roman times, just to get off track a little bit here, but that's where it started.
Right.
The word, and I didn't do really good in Latin, so, but the word annua, A-N-N-U-A, which comes from annuity, that means payment. Right. In the Roman times, the Roman soldiers were awarded a pension, an annua, and their family for their dutiful service. That's where this thing all started. The single premium immediate annuity is the granddaddy and really was the only annuity sold in this country until about in the 1950s.
Right.
So that's what, and a lot of people out there think that, hey, that's the only one still out there. There are other types. What's the other type we're going to look at in that income world?
Sure. It's a deferred income annuity. So I'm going to buy my pension, but my income's not going to start right away. I'm going to wait a few years. And I can wait as long as 2 years or way out into the future, maybe 30, 35, 40 years.
And that is a cousin of SPIA. That's a SPIA structure. SPIA is for income now. DIA, deferred income annuity, also called a longevity annuity, that's kind of for income later, right?
Right.
All right, what's the third one in that we're going to cover in the income family?
Well, it's actually another type of deferred income annuity, or
Okay.
DIA, and it's called a QLAC, or a longevity annuity.
Okay.
And the reason why we're going to cover this one separately...
What's the Q stand for?
Qualified.
Qualified Longevity Annuity Contract, QLAC. What does it do?
Well, it's for your IRA money or your 401k money.
Okay.
It's the same thing as a deferred income annuity. You get to defer your first pension payment until way in the future. The reason why we're breaking this out separately is because there's so much tax benefit to be able to defer past your required minimum distribution.
And people need to understand that this is the newest annuity type out there. It was developed and introduced by our friends at the IRS. You're very good friends with them, I know. I am too. And the Department of Treasury in 2014 to provide future income. Right. In addition to Social Security, because Social Security, as we all know, was not put on the planet for income. So they're kind of tapping everyone on the shoulder and saying, hey, everyone's got these traditional IRAs, not a Roth, but IRAs or 401ks. Let's take some of those assets and guarantee future income. So we've got the single premium immediate annuity, as you said, and then the offshoot of that, which is the deferred income annuity, and then the offshoot of the deferred income annuity is the QLAC.
Right.
So we're going to cover those. Then we're going to switch a little bit. Tell us about the other 3 types of the 6 that are about growth.
Right.
And control.
So these will be your growth products, the first being your fixed rate annuity.
Okay.
That's probably the most basic.
Right.
You're getting a CD-like return. In fact, it's like buying a CD.
Right.
If you will. So the fixed rate annuity, the second type would be an index annuity.
Let me go back to the multi-year guarantee annuity is what you're talking about, the CD type annuity. Multi-year guarantee annuity, that's the industry's version of the CD, right?
Yep.
Okay. And what I think one of the key takeaways with that people are going to understand is if you're a CD buyer, you probably should be a multi-year guarantee annuity buyer because they work kind of the same guaranteed percentage for a specific period of time. And we'll explain to people kind of the tax benefits involved and what separates. We're not saying a CD is better than a MIGA or a MIGA is better than a CD. What we're saying is they're kind of in the same group, right? All right, what's the other one?
Right. Well, we were moving right into a fixed index annuity.
The indexed annuity.
Right. So essentially, it's like buying a CD again, but you're getting a little bit more of an enhanced return on that CD.
Okay. And that was put on the planet in 1995. That was the first indexed annuity. They were designed to compete with CD returns. And you know what's interesting is if you look at the historical rates of return for indexed annuities, that's what they do. They outperform CDs a little bit. Right. They're sold as market products, etc. They're not.
No, you're not participating in the market at all.
They're not. They can give you a little bit enhanced return from that. And I think what's also unique before you get to the last type of annuity is we're going to take these kind of growth products, which is the multi-year guarantee, the index annuity, and we're going to say, hey, yes, you can hold on your money. Yes, you can control your money. But you know what? We're going to show you ways to create income as well. Right. So what's the last one we're talking about?
It'd be variable annuity.
Okay.
So if you're buying CD-like returns in either a MYGA or an index annuity, in this case, you're investing in mutual funds.
And this is security. I mean, this is, the other 5 types, immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, QLACs, fixed rate annuity MYGAs,
Right.
index annuities. Those aren't securities. Those are life insurance products.
That's correct.
Variable annuity is not. Explain the difference a little bit, and we'll get into the details, obviously, in the series.
Well, certainly there's life insurance components around it because you're in an annuity contract, but you're essentially investing in the market and you have the availability to allocate your portfolio across any type of spectrum.
So real market returns.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I think what's interesting also about this video series, so those are the 6. We're going to go deep into it. We're going to show quotes, right?
Yeah.
We're going to show specific numbers on how it works. But we're also going to show why Cannex, why I'm sitting with you, and I consider myself the top independent agent in the country. At a minimum, Gary, I'm the tallest, okay? But with that being said, I love Cannex because I don't go into a solution with a specific carrier in mind that I like. When people say, Stan, I want to solve for something, I go, great, let's put in your parameters. Let's use the Cannex system, and let's find the highest contractual guarantees based on your specific situation and the state you live in.
Right.
That's what Cannex does. You break down all 6 of these products so that people can make an informed decision. And I think this video series is going to show people, hey, here's the product. And if you have an interest in the product, here's the system, Cannex, to use to create the list of the highest contractual guarantees possible for you. And then you can make an informed decision. Tell the people a little bit about Cannex, who Cannex is. I mean, Stan The Annuity Man, I don't really have to say much more. Just Google it. But Cannex, what's Cannex?
Well, essentially, we do independent pricing and analytics around annuity products. And for the income annuity products, it's a pretty simple calculation. We program those models into our platform. Then you get essentially the ability to compare the rates and the illustrations as far as what type of income you can get based on your specific profile and your intended use with that contract. When you get into the growth products, you get a little bit more complicated in that not only are you getting the growth or the principal protection that some of those can provide, but you're also adding additional elements of guarantees, especially around income. So what we do in that case is we also program the mechanics of those products so that you kind of view what the various guarantees are and break them apart, if you will, so that you can make an informed decision. So if your preference is, say, a death benefit versus an income benefit, or even principal protection, at least you can break those apart and then understand what those levers look like so that you can make the most appropriate choice.
A lot of smart people at Cannex, it sounds like.
Apparently.
Exactly. Well, that's fantastic. Well, my goals for this series, and when we talked about doing it, most of the series that are out there are videos end up turning into a sales pitch. You have to end up with your fist up because the guy's coming at you and trying to sell you something, right? This isn't that. What we're trying to do is inform. We're trying to inform. So for me, the goal of the series is to take the 6 types, strip them down, explain them, run quotes so people can be familiar with it, and show how Cannex can help you make a good decision. That's my goals. What's your goals?
I think what I want to do is make sure we provide a simple understanding of what these products do, if you will. Kind of go through what's good about them, maybe what's not so good about them, but do it in simple English and not get too technical. Some people get very wrapped up into all the minutia and the technical aspects of these products, but I think what we want to accomplish here is kind of explain at a very high level using simple English on what they do. But also understand that annuities in general, like you said, they may be the right thing for you, they may not be the right thing for you, but they're disciplined products. So like a bank CD, and we'll make some references and comparisons to bank CDs, where in return for that guarantee, you need the discipline to kind of maybe hang into that product for a while so you can get that benefit, if you will. Bank CDs, you only have to stick in there for about 1, 2, 3 years. For annuities, you can go from 3 to 5 to 30 years.
Right.
And so there's a trade-off. There's a trade-off between the amount of guarantees you can get from these products, if you will, and your amount of time that you're willing to
They're
stick
customizable.
in. And absolutely.
Hey, I'm Stan the Annuity Man. This has been a lot of fun doing these videos with you, Gary. I hope we can do more, but for these videos that you're getting ready to watch, and you can go back and watch them individually on single premium immediate annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, deferred income annuities, variable annuities, fixed index annuities. These are going to be informative. You're going to be able to understand how they work and if you even need an annuity. Gary, what do you think?
Absolutely. We want to provide this information in a way that it's easy to understand, that it's transparent, but ultimately so you can make an informed decision as whether or not any type of annuity is right for you.
Excellent. See you next time. Hope you enjoy the videos.
Take care.